YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2003. We're going to finish this year. I don't know if we're going to do it in this episode since I'm obviously splitting these episodes into smaller parts so you guys can have them over the course of a couple of days since I'm getting more busy. But after we get through, we're in year 4 right now. Once we get to the end of year 4, then we'll transition back to Gallop Racer 2004, so on and so forth. So, it's been a minute. I haven't played in about a week. So Central Marlin, I think, is a new horse that we got. Only 6 to 8 furlongs on the dirt. Late growth spurt though, so I'm hoping he'll develop over time to be a decent horse. So we're going to see what we can do with him. And unfortunately, with the 6 to 8 furlongs, we don't have a whole lot we can do. And him being a dirt horse also doesn't help. So as you can clearly see, we can't race him for a while. He's okay with the turf. I think we just kind of have to get his bearings underneath him just to see how he's going to do, because there's not a whole lot of dirt races we're going to be able to do with him. Running him in a grade 3, I don't want to do. I'll run him in a... I mean, it's the only option we really have, so we'll have to run him in a 8 furlong grade 3. Complex Destiny, our new filly, she's good to go. I can't... Have we... Okay, we have not raced with her or Central Marlin, I don't think. No, we did race with Central Marlin. And we actually finished second with him, going 7 furlongs in the dirt, on the dirt earlier, which is obviously where he needs to be. So that's a good effort. And then we still have Neat Account, our filly, who we have raced with 30 times. She's gotten 6 wins, 3 places, and 1 show. I like Neat Account. She's a pretty easy horse to work with. Might be able to retire her this year. I think she's past her peak, from my understanding. So we probably will be retiring her this year. Anyways, that's what we're working with. We'll have a new foal, or a foal that should be turning 1 years old later this year. And then away she goes, our first gray filly foal. She'll be 2 years old next season, which means we'll be able to race her in year 5. So here we go with Neat Account. Her eyes aren't looking great. Like I said, I figured she'd start dropping performance-wise. So, next race we'll try with her will be an open, and if she's not going to do too well in that, then I'll probably just retire her NT ways. Like I said, we've raced her 30 times, so she's had quite a career. And yeah, she's won for us. She's been our best horse in this game so far. So here we go. Pretty good start for Neat Account. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've played, so I'm going to try to be mindful of things from the get. I know I usually get into my rhythm like really slow. As far as, you know, racing correctly and getting the wins or whatever. Now, these horses are really tucked to the inside. I don't know if I'm going to have that space to make a move like I'd like to, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to kind of move her along. Okay. Maybe we can squeeze through? Okay, we can squeeze through. That usually doesn't happen. Alright, so we're taking this inside trip here with Neat Account. She's driving pretty well. Driving pretty well here. She's going to run out of stamina here soon. But yeah, I think that was about as best as I could do. I mean, we weren't going to win this race, but I forgot which place we were supposed to finish. 11th? I think we were probably supposed to finish 9th or 10th. I could be wrong. We're supposed to finish 10th. Alright. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. So, yeah, we'll run her in an open and see how she does there. If she doesn't do well, I'll just retire her. So, like I said, I think she's kind of going to be on the decline. Yeah, she's ill right now. In fact, we might just retire her anyways. Because I don't think she'll ever go back to blue. Green is her best status that she'll be. So, yeah, we'll run her in an open one more time, 8 furlongs, see how she does then. But like I said, that should probably be it for a Neat Account. We'll retire her, and I don't know if we have space for her as a mare, as a brood mare. We'll see. If not, I'll just retire her the traditional way. So we got snowy conditions here. I meant to make myself some coffee because I'm feeling kind of sluggish and tired today. I mean, it's midday, but I didn't sleep too well last night. I slept for a while, but it wasn't the greatest sleep. So Complex Destiny, this will be our first time riding with her. We're supposed to finish middle of the field. 8 furlongs on the dirt. We'll see how she handles it. She is a closer, so We don't even, I mean, we can get a good start. We don't have to do anything after that point. Just make sure we get her going at the right time for her spurts. And her needle is awful. Golly go. That was bad. But like I said, she wants to be at the back, which is fine. So I'll just let her kind of fall behind here. And this is pretty good. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. So I always appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel. It does mean a lot. It's just kind of crunch time for me academically. So yeah, I've really been just focusing on that. It's a priority. And I don't know, I don't know if the inside is gonna be free for us with complex. We'll see. Okay, we gotta get her going now. I don't think we even have space on the inside, so I'm gonna have to move. I know that horse is probably gonna move in front of us. Or maybe not. Let's see. Complex is able to do. I knew that horse was gonna move. Okay, let's see what she does. We got a furlong left to go. Let's see how many horses we can get past here. And we're gonna catch a couple. She continues to drive. Huh. Not terrible. I mean, like I said, positioning-wise, we really didn't have much to do. I could have tried to take her really far to the outside, but I didn't feel comfortable doing that. We were supposed to finish 7th, so the stretch was bad. Everything else was good, but the stretch was bad. So should have gotten her going, I guess, to give her a better chance. So at least I know. At least I know. Everything else was pretty solid, though. So we just got to get her going sooner. I obviously took a risk keeping her inside, hoping the gap was going to still be there. But now I know. So when we race on Complex Destiny again, we'll get her going sooner. If we have to take an outside trip, we'll take an outside one. And try to break her in if we get that point. So Central Marlin, we've raced with him once. We're racing with him again. Not bad. Actually, it's a lot of long shots in today's field. So we can finish in the money. We can finish 6th or 7th, give or take. Maybe even higher if we run a decent race, especially since this horse likes to run towards the front. Get a good start, push him towards the front, try to settle him in relatively early. His needle is bad as well. Really outside position, so I got to push him pretty heavy here. Yeah, I got to push him heavy. Okay, let's... Why would you... What is wrong with the AI in this game? Literally moved outside to block my movement and now is moving back in. There's no reason for that. Like, he had plenty of space and he just moves outside to block my movement and then moves back in. Oh, the AI in this game are so ridiculous, man. I thought 2004 was bad. And that messed up. That really messed up my momentum. Because we were rolling, and now, yeah, that's gonna mess up our race, like completely, man. There was no reason for that to happen, but it happened, of course. Yep. That messed up our race big time, and we're just getting absolutely lapped here. Oh, that's annoying, man. It's really annoying because I was going to get him to the front really quickly, settle him in, and we were going to be fine. That horse blocking us held us up, and then I had to work harder to get him back towards the front. That's a really frustrating effort, man. It's really frustrating. We could have finished 8th. No kidding. No freaking kidding. Ay. This game is, I love it because, like I said, there's not the pressure of the trainer stuff from like 2004, but the AI are just as bad. They are just as bad in this game as they are in 2004, which is really annoying. For me, like I said, I know some people probably don't have this issue, but it just seems like an issue for me. The AI just move in the most weirdest of ways, and they get in your way. So, yeah, that's disappointing for Central. Like I said, I felt we could have finished pretty well, even though the start wasn't great. But coming from gate position 12, that doesn't help, and then having the AI block you, Need account, yeah, she's not looking good. So this is gonna be her last race, and then we'll retire her because her odds and conditioning in general have not been great. So yeah, we will retire her after this race, and then we'll be back down to 2 horses with Complex Destiny, the filly, and Central Marlin, the colt. But yeah, and it's so funny because the AI in this game move differently than it's similar symptoms of how they block you in 2004, but the AI in this game actually like move into your way and then move back to where they were. If they have a free gap, if they have a free lane on the inside, they'll move outside to block you and then move back inside. They don't do that too much in 2004, which, like I said, is so puzzling. I don't know why they do that in this game. You know what I mean? Like, they'll move in a position that they don't need to move and then block you. It's like, for what, you know? It's like doing that for what exactly? You know? They will do that for no reason at all, and it just blows my mind. Yeah, I need a count. It's not much we can do with her here. Not much we can do. It's all good. Yep, she's been well for us. We'll retire her. I'm not used to coming in last place back to back. It's never a good feeling. I usually always do better than that, but yeah, I mean, Need Account just wasn't in good condition, so we'll retire her. We gotta start stringing together some better performances though. Retire. Actually, let me look at Special Silence, because I don't know if Need Account should replace her. Let's see. Parents. Special Silence. So she's D eval, E classification, C speed, B braking. That's really it. I don't know much else. I don't know much else about her. Leg type is front. I'll keep her just because I'm starting to prefer the front runners in this game more, just to avoid the AI. That's literally the only reason. So we'll just retire Need Account. I would like to use her as a broodmare, but I don't think she's better than Special Silence. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and retire her. She's been well for us. Central Marlin, we got to try to redeem ourselves with him. Of course, we got to race him on dirt too. Turf is not his preference, but there's not a whole lot of turf races we can put him in, unfortunately. I mean, dirt races we can put him in. We'll try him at 6 furlongs again on the turf. Not ideal, but you know, after this, we'll probably just have to just give him some time in between his races, since there's not a whole lot he can do. So I believe we're racing with Complex Destiny again. Not a bad effort last time out, so we'll have to see if we can improve. And odds are okay, so we could finish in the money if we run our race right. She is a closer, so getting her spurt going at the right time is definitely what we need to do. So that actually works out. We'll let the field pass us, and we'll just try to make sure that we don't drop too far back. I swear it's always with closers that they actually move faster. Like, I don't know what that is about this game. When you have a real closer, as for a horse, they end up running faster out of their starts, it seems. And then a horse that isn't a closer, that needs to be to the front, they're the ones that get passed up by everybody. Like, as soon as we broke out of the gate here with Complex Destiny, I didn't touch anything. I didn't do anything. She was already trying to go towards the front. If I had a horse with a front leg position, it would not have done that. Like, at all. Yeah, it would not have done that at all. So I don't know if the inside is going to free up. They're really stacked there. I don't want to take that chance. So just going to try to get her going right now. This is going to be messy. Yeah, I gotta get better at trying to establish better position because I'm running so far outside. You know what I mean? And I'm wasting so much time doing that. Man. Last to first, though. Let's see if she closes in. Ah, that's disappointing. Yep, I gotta stop doing that. It doesn't work as well in this game as it does in 2004, especially when I don't have a horse with just like absolute top-notch speed. I'm realizing that, so I have to take the inside trips. Because we've been good everywhere else as far as feel and position, but our stretches have been terrible. And that's, like I said, it's positioning, man. It really is. It's positioning. I just got to get my horses to the inside. Because the stretches in here don't seem to be too long. We have a new foal born. Yay! Colt or filly? Another girl. All right, we are getting the fillies here. This is from, I don't even remember the parent's name. I'm totally drawing blanks. It's a filly. I can't even remember the parent's name. I think it wasn't Special Silence. It was the other one, which, like I said, I'm drawing blanks. Courtly Gem? Is that one of them? Yeah, I don't know what to call her. I'm just drawing blanks right now. Away She Goes is the name of my other filly. I don't know what to call her. Follow Her Lead? I don't know. I'll do Follow Her Lead. What made me think about that? I have no idea. Usually when I name my horses, I do think about like songs, some of my favorite songs, and I always try to like quote like one thing from that song. So it's a song I like, has something to do with that. So Follow Her Lead. That'll be her name because I can't even remember her parents' name. I need to like write that down. I don't know why I haven't been. It's a little uncharacteristic of me. Follow Her Lead. Hopefully she actually is winning. But yeah. Breeding season has begun again, so we got quite a bit. I want to get better results. I feel like we have not been doing well in this episode. Lost Sun and Only Ocean. Okay, so Lost Ocean would have been a nice name, but it's too late. So away she goes. She's got 3-star potential. This is our first gray filly. And then this is our newest one, Follow Her Lead, which we'll have to see her potential in a year. So she's from Lost Ocean, or she's from Special Silence and Only Ocean. Okay. And here's Away She Goes. We can breed again. I mean, we can try Only Ocean and Lost Sun again, just to see what we'll get. Maybe we'll get a colt. Because Only Ocean, I mean, he's not bad. So we'll do these two. Again, maybe get another gray. So I'm already going to put a name for this horse. Only Sun, Lost Sun, Lost Ocean. The Lost Ocean. I think I'll do that for a name. The Lost Ocean. I kind of like it. Gives it some mystery. So that is the name we'll do for whatever horse this turns out to be, or foal, whether it's a filly or a colt. That name will be the Lost Ocean. And for those of you that have suggested names, I'm saving those for the 2004 file, so don't think I'm just like not using your names at all. I just would prefer to use them for you know, Gallop Racer 2004. So new fall. I'm just putting this in my spreadsheet, which I'm doing on my phone, which is a little weird compared to my laptop. But all right, so there we go. Nothing much else to do as far as that is concerned. So we gotta get a win here. Gots to get to win. I feel like we are struggling in that regards. Yeah, but like I said, I got to get my horses to the inside. I would do that all the time, but like I said, sometimes that the gap isn't there. There isn't a spot, and then you're screwed, and it's frustrating. You know what I mean? And it's hard to tell where you should go because you never know what the AI are gonna do. especially since I'm running with horses that aren't great. If I had a horse, like I said, with top-notch speed, I'm taking them to the outside. I'm not even worrying because I know that speed is going to make up for a little bit of that lost time. But these horses don't have top-notch speed, so taking them to the outside is actually really hurting me. I'm aware of this. Like I said, I would prefer for them to go inside. There's nothing better than getting an easy inside trip. And we get a perfect start here for Central Marlin, which is exactly what we need. And I'm sending them to the front. I'm sending him to the front as we need to. And he is struggling to get to the front like I want him to. He's kind of getting up there, kind of not. Okay. All right. Pretty good. We have decent position here. Still got to be careful, though. Of course you would move in front of me. This is what I mean. What, moving back and forth for what? Like, why? And now you're just going to hold me up. That's fine. So, I mean, just the back and forth movement is so obnoxious in this game. There was no reason for that to happen at all. Come on, Central. Finish strong. Or is that going to mess us up? Running low on stamina? Of course, remember, this horse is a dirt horse. We're running him on turf. I don't think we're going to get great results out of them. Yeah, we're I don't know. It's just not happening right now. We should have finished 8th, and I mean, the stretches have been terrible. I know they've been terrible, but what can I really do? If I get them going too early, they're gassing out with stamina. If I run them on the outside, we're not catching the field. And if I keep them inside, sometimes we get blocked. It's just like the luck is just not on my side right now, which is unusual. Usually I'm able to have a spot or an opening. This is becoming a little frustrating, I'm not going to lie. It's getting a little frustrating because it just seems like everything is just working against me right now with these horses. I know I can get my spurt started earlier, but again, we run into a stamina issue, especially if we can't get the inside. So we're going to finish supposedly middle of the field again. Like I said, paying attention to the odds doesn't even matter anymore. I just need to try to get in the money. We're hitting a dry spell now. I don't think we finished better than 7th in these last couple of races. But like I said, I'm going to try to get an inside trip here. This is what I mean. Like, this horse is a closer, but she wants to run towards the front. It's just so counter... It's so backwards. A horse that wants to run towards the front will just barely move, but a horse that is a closer and wants to sit back here, she will go towards the front. Like, it hasn't just happened with 1 or 2 horses. I swear it's happened with like all of my horses. Whatever their leg preferences are, they run the opposite as far as their pacing is concerned. It's so backwards. Again, the outside has not worked for me, so I have to stay inside and just hope that we can get a gap here or something, you know. Alright, come on. Yeah. Don't block me, please. Alright. Here we go. I don't know what's going to free up, if anything at all. We got to move inside because that guy wasn't going to move. Come on. Show us something here, Complex. Come on, show us something. Okay, she's driving, closing in. Could have been better. Still could have been better. I might need to get these horses to the front sooner. I'm worried about stamina. Because I feel like we've gassed out the last couple of races, so that's why I haven't been doing that. That was our best stretch run we've had so far, probably in this episode or the next one. I don't know which one this will be, but